So WildSpace is a social enterprise, and what we do is we help people to connect better with nature through different forms of activities, such as walks, conversations, overseas programs where we take people to take part in conservation-related activities with our community partners. And one big thing that we do is that we organize a nature film festival at the end of each year in November to help people connect with nature through visual art forms such as film and photography. So one thing that really touched me was during a field trip in Aceh when I was doing my field work. We were out in the field requesting for one of the villagers to document some of the occurrences where the elephants would come in to the village, and of course the elephants would raid the crop. And he said to me, yes, I can help you to collect the data, but then after you collect the data and you go back, who's going to help me? And I think with that, it really hit me, because it really hit me why I'm doing what I'm doing and who should I be doing it for. So that really stayed with me till today. And that was also kind of the inspiration of wanting to do more for the community and wanting to, push conservation efforts that helps not only community, but also in turn it will help the wildlife and help the landscape. One thing that I think most of us can do is really look at our everyday actions, like what we use, what we consume. And the other thing that I think we can do is really to just step outside in nature and to look at the small things, at how beautifully everything is created to such fine detail. From the flowers to the butterflies to the birds, and how each of them play a role in the ecosystem. And I think through that we can really stop and smell the roses, and I think that really will help us to connect better with nature. I would say my favorite way to reconnect with nature in Singapore is really to take a stroll to the Green Corridor. There's a place near the old Bukit Timah railway station, and it's not too far a walk away from there. There are like just a whole bunch of birds that like singing and moving and calling out to each other, and the place is like just teeming with life. But then in the midst of that, you see people walking, people jogging, really coexisting in a space. And I feel that that's so precious, because that's so difficult to find in an urban landscape. But it really is such a nice place to kind of like disconnect. The air is so fresh, and you're just like amidst like greenery and wildlife. Yeah.